Love that intro. I'll never get sick of that song.
Wow.
Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to PCT. I'm your host, Ani Kalafian.
And I'm Monica Chan. Welcome to episode 9.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Right there. We have some really cool stuff in store for you today. Monica took a little trip to the city of Sacramento for the Sacramento Fashion on Film. We're going to show you a segment that she did last year because she also went again this year, and we're going to feature that pretty soon, possibly on episode 10 or 11, but we got some cool stuff in the works right now.
Yeah, it'll happen. So the Sacramento Fashion on Film, which was last year, I interviewed several designers, some fashion designers, and we got lots of catwalk footage of the models, and we just had a little one-on-one time getting to know their inspirations for their designs, and you'll see. It's fabulous.
And me and Monica have been talking a lot of talk, but we finally walked the walk.
Yes.
And went surfing. We finally did it.
Yeah.
So we have an awesome surfing segment for you that was taking place at Lindemar Beach. We started at NorCal Surf Shop, and then we made our way over. So you're going to see that pretty soon. And Monica is bringing in an awesome, really cool guest tonight to interview.
Yes, the one and only Daniel Watts is here in the studio.
Right here.
Trying to get him on forever, but now he's here. So he actually ran for governor, and he is a Wheel of Fortune winner. Among other things, he runs his own legal column. He is a lawyer. He went to Japan for a year, and he has tons of interesting experiences to tell us about that. And he has Google Glasses, so he's kind of like a superhero.
Nice. Well, I can't wait to meet him. He must wear a cape. I mean, that
I
sounds
know.
like Superman right there.
Yeah, he's got tons of accolades. He's multi-talented.
Is he single?
Unfortunately not. He's dating my sister's ex-roommate. Obviously, some girl snapped him up right away, so the good ones are all taken, right?
Yeah, right?
Oh, well.
Seriously. But anyways, can't wait to meet him anyway. Well, let's go to the first clip, the Fashion on Film featuring Monica Chan.
Woo-hoo.
Let's roll it.
What are you doing?
International Film Festival. Fashion on Film, as you can see the lovely sign indicates. And today we're going to interview some fashion designers and their lovely models. So we're going to talk a little bit about what inspired them and a little bit about their influences and where you can find these lovely fashion designers. So you're in for a treat. Let's check it out. So I'm Monica with Pac Coast Life, and we're here at Fashion on Film in Sacramento, and we have the lovely Bataya from Thailand Designs, and this is her lovely model, Cynthia. That is gorgeous.
And I just fell in love with this gown. I'm gonna go for that one.
Oh my God. So where can they find you? Where can they buy your designs?
Well, you can find me on Facebook. You can go to Thailand Designs. That's Thailand Designs. Thailand Designs. Like my page, and it's always information on my upcoming shows. And soon I'll have a website where you can purchase some items.
Wow, well, thanks for telling us, and we absolutely love this number. It's phenomenal, and
so much.
Definitely check out her designs, and thanks for watching. Awesome. So we're here with Michael Corey from the label Nolan Corey here at the Sacramento Fashion on Film. And I'm Monica with Pac Coast Life. So tell me a little bit about your design and your inspirations behind it.
Well, my inspiration for the season was Ladies Who Lunch. Basically, women in New York who have a lot of money and they like to hang out with their friends and go out to lunch and have a good time.
It reminds me of some nanny movie I saw. I forget the name of it. Maiden, what is it? Anyways, not important.
I started sewing after watching Project Runway.
Uh-huh.
So I bought a sewing machine online, and then I just kind of taught myself. And after like maybe a year and a half, I actually went to school for it.
Great. I think it's very important to be self-taught because it shows you have the motivation and the discipline to do it yourself.
Totally.
Yeah. How are you finding the Sacramento Fashion on Film?
I love it. It's I've always wanted to work with film and maybe do costumes for movies or something like that. So it's like I want to be introduced to as many people as possible, so I can maybe do that.
It's all about making connections, you know. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
So it was great having you. Label is called Love.
It's just a wool mini.
A wool mini. Beautiful. What types of fabrics do you usually work with in your designs?
I like rich fabrics, whether it's cotton, 100% cotton, linens. In this case, I like to use wool.
Wool.
And a thicker jersey, so that it can still be used at events in the winter. It's still sleeveless.
Perfect. And I love the little studs and embellishments you have. That makes it very, I love edgy stuff. It's not even it. The wool is versatile, but some people can't get it right, but you've definitely nailed it.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about your inspiration, your style.
I get all of my inspiration through vintage eras. I love the 50s, 60s, and 70s. This particular collection, I gained my influence from the 70s. It was kind of my edgy version of Studio 54, a modern day Studio 54.
It's kind of mod. I noticed the wool one is very mod.
Thank you. You can reach me on my website. It's www.lovelegc.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Janelle. Janelle Cardenas with Love Designs. These are the lovely models. So what'd you think?
Digging it. I'm digging it. Wow, really cute stuff. It was all really pretty, and like we were talking earlier, how like, you know, we go out a lot, or I'm in the nightlife industry, and you see some girls wearing like the same dresses over and over. So it's really important to support local designers and designers. But what I really liked from Janelle, her line Love, was that she had black, because I wear a lot of black, but it was different. She added different elements to just the black, you know what I mean?
The little embellishments on the shoulder, the little golden studs. I think she had like combined edginess with like sleek, smooth femininity. So
super cute.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so easy to throw on black, but it makes such a difference when it's unique, like a unique piece, not just the same little black dress. So
I totally
very
agree.
Nice, very well done.
Yeah.
I'm sad I missed out, but I'm glad you brought it here.
Yeah.
So let's move on to our surfing segment.
Woohoo!
Okay. I'm pretty clumsy, so I'll tell you that right now. But it was a blast.
It was.
I had a blast. Yeah.
Well, we got killed by a lot of the waves, we'll be honest, but it's all a learning process, right?
Yeah. It was pretty windy. If you haven't surfed before, it's actually good to watch this video. It's very much, for me anyway, like a beginner's guide, step by step. What to do. We got some cool safety tips by your awesome friend Jenna, who taught us how to surf. And it's funny because we did this just last week, right? And literally, I seen her last night. She came into my work really randomly. She just showed up at my work, and it was like, oh, hey, like, whoa, like, it was awesome. So it's a small world. We're all connected, and I'm really glad that she got to teach us. She was really awesome. So without further ado, I guess, let's roll to the surfing segment here in Pacifica.
Okay, my mic fell down.
Did it? It's choking me. Is it choking you?
Yeah, just don't touch that yet. Then put your arms in. And this is like the blind helping the blind.
I know.
Literally just.
What would I do without Monica Chan? Who knows?
Get your arms.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's a beautiful day today.
It's really nice today.
Yeah,
I
Jenna
was
has
kind
like.
of concerned.
Yeah. Jenna has a surf cam. It's like a live webcam feed that she can look at the waves and see if the waves are gonna be good or not.
Are you choking right now?
Oh.
It's a lot of hair to handle.
I don't know what the purpose this is.
Maybe it just keeps it together. We need to ask these kind of questions.
This thing is hardcore, heavy duty. It's solid.
It is. She's getting real.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, it's like picking a wedgie out of like, you have no idea.
Careful.
You think this is really gonna work out? Struggling over here. This is James Kenway, the bass player of
what's
Nesta. You've seen him plenty of times on our show, right?
Yeah. At least once.
Yeah. He also works here, which is awesome. Everyone knows each other.
Sure.
So what are we in for? We've never, well, you've surfed before. I've never surfed before, and I'm clumsy, so what's gonna happen to
Today,
me?
there's a decent amount of swell.
Okay.
I would stick to the south end of the beach because there's more current and bigger waves on the north end today.
Okay.
So probably like just to this side.
All right, let's
Sure.
go.
Let's go.
Well, good luck. Can't wait to see
Thank
the
you.
footage
It's
when
good
you
to
guys
see
get
you
back.
again.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
So Jenna is she's a working actor. She's the Amini. She's a surfer. She's multi-talented. And I'm so glad to have her on the show
Thank
today.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. Seriously.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Girl power. How about that?
Yeah.
So
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, and the sun's out, and the waves aren't too big. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Nice. And so have you surf here a lot?
Yeah, I surf here a lot.
So this is your turf.
Yeah, I'm still kind of beginning. I went to Ocean Beach a couple of days ago, and I got held under for the first time. I thought I knew what that meant before, but the waves are so strong there. And life flashes before my eyes, but
Interesting.
it's stepping stones. Stepping stones.
But it won't happen here, right? And nothing's guaranteed.
I'll
Okay.
teach you safety. The
Yeah.
first thing we'll do is safety stuff,
Okay.
so you can prevent that.
Good to know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's right there, so it's awesome. How convenient. Let's do it. It's in her car. And I was just telling Monica, like, our lives are in her hands right now.
And Jenna, like,
Anything can happen.
yeah, she's been surfing for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I trust Jenna, but the ocean is unpredictable.
It's a vast.
Yeah, we're just putting that out there.
Yeah. So.
Any last words?
I'll be one with the ocean, one with the wave. That's my goal, you know? Because you have to be in tune, right, to everything around you in order to feel it.
Yes, one with the waves.
One with the waves. You're gonna channel this. Nailed it. I got this.
Safety first, always. Because when you're out there, you can get kind of freaked out. There's like all these water coming at you. Always have your board pointing straight. Never this way, because if a wave comes at you, it's like gonna hit you in the head. You're like, oh. Always have it straight.
Okay.
Always. Also, if a wave's coming at you, you want to swim towards it. You don't want to swim away from it because it's going to crash on top of you for the most part. So you want to try to swim towards it and pass it. If you're not going to pass it and it's going to come and crash on top of you, there's options. If it's really big, just abandon your board and just dive into the wave.
Whoa. Rainstorm, take me away from the norm. I got to tell you something. This phenomenon, I had to put it in a song, and it goes like.
surfed since I was 16 years ago, and yeah, I mean, I remember the feel of the waves, like the pressure against my body. Sort of, you know, the body never forgets, really. So, but yeah, I need practice, that's for sure. I got 2 waves. Something.
Monica 2, Ani 0.
Aww.
But I had a thrill riding that boogie boarding kind of style. It's still fun.
Yeah. How was your experience, Ani?
So much fun. I do love the water. I definitely need to work on strengthening, I guess, what is it, quads, and just, you know, reflexing, I guess, to just get up. But like, I get so excited that I'm like riding the wave that I'm just kind of like, woo! The only thing was like, I don't want to run into the other surfers. Like, they can obviously tell that I do not know what I'm doing.
Who cares?
But everyone's pretty friendly.
Yeah.
These little kids are doing it. I could do it. You know, I thought I would be freezing, but I'm not. The bodysuit is like, it's legit.
I feel so meditative.
I was just saying something about like water.
Still it's fine from afar, and you know that. Whoa, rainstorm brings me away from the north.
Wow.
That was so much fun.
It was really fun.
I'm down to do it again.
Me too.
Seriously.
New and improved
Yeah.
surfing episode coming up.
It's really a practice.
It definitely
Like, it's
is.
not easy. And I was like, yeah, you see these little kids doing it, like,
Well,
laughing at me, but
Don't
whatever.
worry. The point is not to care what people think of you, right?
Right? Mm-hmm. I did feel one with the wave, though.
It's very
was good.
zen, actually, because you know, ocean is this inexorable force that just you have no power over. You know, it's
Yeah.
the will of the ocean, basically.
It totally is. Like, you guys obviously saw I got taken under a few times, but
Yeah.
I made sure not to go out too far because I know I'm not a pro surfer. So if you don't go out too far, it's not that scary because you can feel what you're doing. But I can't imagine what it's like for someone that like went out that far and then gets taken under.
Must be really scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. But my friend Jenna seemed like she knew what she was talking about, right?
Oh, she nailed it.
Yeah.
After a while, she just kind of like went off and,
With her boyfriend,
Yeah.
and like, okay, I'm leaving these kids behind to do their thing. Let me go out to the big kid surfing area.
Yeah. But I'm glad that we got a GoPro camera for you.
Shout out to Eric Castleton for that.
Thanks, Eric. And it was really smart of Monica not to put it on the board.
Oh yeah, that would have been gone.
Yeah, I
amount
mean, if you YouTube GoPro like videos, a lot of them have it on the surfboard. It looks really cool, but I thought it was really cool how you put it on your wrist.
Yeah. The wrist was, you know, so I could swing it around and get all the footage. So
Yeah, it was perfect. So, what's our next sport, you think?
Next sport, I think you were talking about paragliding.
Paragliding.
right?
Or- yeah, paragliding.
Yeah.
You're just sitting up in the air. We have to definitely do that.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about the surf thing for the longest time, and then we finally did it, so now we have to do that one.
Okay, well, for our next clip, we have the multi-talented Daniel Watts here in the studio with us, and here is a Fox News snippet of him. So let's roll the clip.
Yeah.
We will show it to you momentarily, at least at the moment. Arnold is the official Republican candidate. Our California candidate of the day bought a few vowels, had plenty of money left to get on the ballot. $11,000 on Wheel of Fortune in May. He used part of his winnings to file as a Green Party candidate for governor. He's also paying tuition at UC San Diego. Daniel is with us. And Mr. Candidate, the big question, as we ask everybody, why should Californians vote for Daniel Watts?
Well, I'm running with one issue only, and that's to lower student fees. And every vote I get is another voice shouting out to the person who's eventually going to be the next governor, we want student fees lowered, and we're not a constituency that can be taken advantage of. So I tell people to treat my candidacy as a referendum on the student fee increase issue and not as an actual run for the governorship, which I can't possibly win.
Yeah, right. I was going to get to that in a minute. But,
Yeah.
Daniel, why did student fees go up?
Well, because Gray Davis cut the budget to the University of California, CSU, and community
In
colleges.
other words, he moved the cost from the taxpayers to the actual student.
Right. He cut by $400 million, and so he put the regents, who are this unelected appointed board of officials, in a tight spot. They either have to raise fees or cut classes. So they had to raise fees because of the Davis administration.
Okay, so the Daniel Watts platform is raise taxes on taxpayers, lower fees on students.
No, the Daniel Watts platform is, if you're a major candidate and you think you're actually going to be the next governor, adopt a lower student fees plank into your platform. You can make up for the cuts in education by any other number of means, and I think cutting spending across the board by 10% or however much it takes, lowering prison guard salaries, taking another look at California's 3 strikes law so that we don't incarcerate nonviolent offenders. That would save us $30,000 to $40,000 a year per prisoner. There's a lot of other things that can be cut. Education should be the absolute last thing to be cut.
What do your student fees cost you? What does it cost you to go to UC San Diego?
Add it all together, it costs anyone going to UCSD between $18,000 and $20,000 a year to go to a public university.
Why is that so shocking? I mean, private schools are at least that much, if not more.
Exactly. Those are private schools. This is a public university. It should be a lot cheaper than those.
Public schools are supposed to be free?
They're supposed to be a lot cheaper. And they were free until the 60s when Ronald Reagan was governor.
Well, they weren't free because I went to them in the 60s and you paid fees. Admittedly, they weren't that high, but you paid them. I mean, the point is, somebody's got to pay for this. Those professors that you all idealize want raises, and the groundskeepers want more equipment, and the schools have to be kept up, and the classes have to be done. Who pays, Daniel?
Well, until this year, everybody else paid, but now the students are having to pay. Kids are, well, no, you understand that until this year, fees were a lot cheaper.
Right, but I understand it looks like, I've got a guy running for governor who's saying, until this year, I didn't have to pay. Now I have to. I'm upset. Therefore, I'm running for governor.
Well, do you understand that they were cut by $400 million in 1 year? I can understand an incremental increase by 5% a year or something like that. 40% in 1 year, you've got to admit, is a tad excessive. You can't just tell the student working his way through school, I'm sorry, you need to come up with another $1,100 this year. Go to your boss at In-N-Out Burger, ask him for a $3 raise because Gray Davis raised your fees.
Daniel Watts running for governor on one issue only. Daniel, good luck.
Thank you.
Straight ahead. My word.
Well, welcome back. We're doing something new, I guess. It's the first time we have politics going on Pac Coast Life.
Yep.
This is the one and only Daniel Watts. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, we're very excited. So tell us a little bit about yourself, what you're doing currently right now. We'll get into your history.
Right now I'm a lawyer. I went to UC Davis for law school, and I have a legal question and answer column in the campus newspaper up there called The Aggie. It's called Watts Legal, and college students write into me about college student type legal problems, and I answer them for them. And
that's your specialty, right? Students.
I was a student. When I was at UC Davis for law school, I fielded a lot of questions from my friends back home who are in college or recent college graduates, and I get all sorts of questions from the people right now on Facebook, so I thought I'd put that to good use and make a column for everybody to read.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about how you got onto Fox News. I mean, how many people get to be on Fox News?
Too many. Actually, Fox News interviews far too many people. But back in the day, I was on Wheel of Fortune that spring in March, and I won $11,300 on Wheel of Fortune. This was in 2003, and I decided to put the money to good use, not just spend it on video games and comic books, which was my first inclination, and instead I used it to file as a Green Party candidate for governor. I ran for governor on the single issue of lower student fees for college students. That year, student fees had been raised by 40% in 1 year because of the Gray Davis administration. Yeah. So I dressed like a college student, jeans and a t-shirt. I acted like a college student. I went out to all these events with all the other random candidates that were running, like Gary Coleman, the very, very tiny man. There's a porn star running. There was a guy whose name was Bob Dole, but he was a fake Bob Dole.
I mean, Arnold won. Come on, let's keep it real.
Oh, of course, and then there was Arnold. And then Arnold was the, people ask me all the time, how'd you do? You ran for governor, how'd you do? I'm like, well, I lost to Arnold. Were you not aware of that? But yeah, so it went well. I got a lot of attention for the lower student fees issue, and people started talking about it, and they hadn't before.
So Daniel, you've brought along a very sexy accessory.
Oh yes,
Please put it on.
Yeah, these
are our viewers.
These are Google Glass. It's called Google Glass. And they, wow, they look all lopsided and weird on my head. But they are a wearable computer, so it's basically like having a cell phone up in front of your face. Wow. And these lenses are detachable, so when you take it off, it's more obvious what they are. So you can wear these in most places. Some bars have banned them in San Francisco, and they get a lot of publicity when they do. But
I heard about that recently.
Yeah, there was a woman
on Haight Street
in a bar who turned them on and decided to bother everybody and like record people and refuse to take them off. So just like you wouldn't run around with your cell phone camera going like this, recording everybody, you shouldn't do that with a glass. But you can tell when they're recording because they light up. When I tap the side, I say, okay,
so
glass.
Are you going to record us?
Record a video. Now I am.
We're recording you, you record us, and then we'll throw that clip on our Pac Coast
Yeah, we'll do some
site.
That's very meta.
That is awesome.
Isn't he like a superhero?
Yeah.
Kind of like a
You're so
celebrity in many ways.
Yeah.
So I got these that Google only gives them out to people in their Explorer program, and you had to apply. And as an attorney, I told them that I would use it to film citizen encounters with police. This is a lot less obtrusive, especially when it has the shades on, than holding up a big video camera. And also in the courtroom, I wanted to use it as a sort of a teleprompter to talk to a judge.
Okay.
That's smart.
Well, great. So this is Daniel Watts, and he ran for governor. And let's take it away. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.